Don't blink, it's your bugging. We're back. There's some good drama on TikTok. I feel like we haven't played enough Fortnite. We played a little bit, but not enough. And I wanted to go on OG. That way we do a complete stream, and it's worth it because we only play once a week, which is a good reason to be playing. But I feel like I don't mind getting a little bit over a level as long as we get to play and enjoy the game. So let's enjoy the game.
Ok, t'as dit je suis parti, je suis resté là 3 secondes, je suis parti, puis que je vais pas partir. Non, c'est parce que lui là, il est dans une résidence supervisée.
Good, let's go.
Des gens qui viennent littéralement l'aider à prendre sa douche le soir, tu sais, tout ça. Fait que, tu sais, je pouvais pas aller me présenter là-bas, puis me mettre. Je pouvais pas aller me mettre là-bas.
We're gonna go with OG, guys. What do you think about OG? The good news is I have next to nothing to do. We don't have anything to write. We don't have some clips to upload. So what I'm gonna do, there's still some clips that we did on. Where the fuck is my pen? Dude, I'm gonna cry. We spent days, dude. There has to be in the same place. There you go. It was beneath the couch. Beneath the couch. So yeah, so gonna play some OG. Gonna have some fun. It's not gonna be the biggest live. I'm thinking maybe in like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. But still. You know. Plus we can be uploading one more. So the girl, she texts me, she's like, oh, I thought you wanted to play full solo. No, dude, if I ask you, listen, if I ask you if you want to play tonight, it's because I was hoping that you want to play tonight. You know? Swan diver, hurricane, watching my pain away. Nice, we're down, bro. Oh. So you see, this sucks because this guy he's talking about he doesn't have people, but he leaves the chat for 20 minutes, and you have a camera. So when you leave, you see that you're gone. You're gone for 20 minutes, and the first thing you say coming back is, "Can I have galaxies?" Understand? Nice. Good. Boom, baby. And the other guy that is with him, because the reality is tonight there was not supposed to be anything. Then I log off, and there's just this guy that I watch every day. He was there for 20 minutes. By the time that we said, okay, well, we're gonna finish what we're doing, by the time I was finished, it was he was already gone. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I'm watching this guy that I don't like as much, but still. See, with the songs, That's what I'm talking about. The guy is doing a battle. It's not even there. He has some music in the background, and it's not even there. You see? It's crazy. It was like, and yesterday, like, he gave a really good show. I missed it, but it was a really good show. I watched some clips of it. You know? I'm gonna be able to sleep, dude. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. But at the same time, we're gonna do something great. Is we're gonna upload 15 more, and then we'll do the boom. Good. Fucking W dad. My dad was like, I woke up to text saying, hey, it's too cold. Stay home. So now I was gonna wait until I wanna check. Oh, the phone is too hot. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Let's see if you're not hot enough. You don't feel very warm, but oh. Good. I don't have TikTok on this one. I'm gonna wait until Borderlands 3 to talk about this, but might as well do it now. Because the plan, and I'm gonna tell you something fucking insane, dude. Because the last time we played Red Dead Redemption, there was no limit to how many clips you could do. But now there is. So every single day of the weekend, I'm be playing a 4 to 5 hours of. Oh, you know what I could do? That would actually be super fucking good. That would be super fucking good. So what you could do is this. A bit of a waste, I'm not gonna lie. That's fine. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be playing enough to do 100 clips and enough to do the rest. We'll do smaller TikTok live. We'll still do a 2 to 3 hours because got the intro, the outro, and everything, you know. Damn, dude. Damn. I didn't check. So the whole story, you guys remember Livy, right? No. It turned out that Livy was 16, and me and Livy, we went a bit across the line, right? It was a bit sexual, right? And then we were sexing a lot, and then one day, and I got too drunk. But it wasn't sexting to sex. It was sexting to, because she's flirtatious. She's flirtatious, and she literally says things like, "Dude, I'm masturbating thinking of you," you know. So of course I'm gonna answer, right? And then one more day, I got really, really, really drunk, and she asked me for pictures, and I sent the pictures. So then I realized that I went too far, so literally blocked her on TikTok, and you know, and even she got my Instagram banned, so couldn't ban her on Instagram. Got my Instagram banned because I was like, hey, I met someone. It's like, okay, well, you're not gonna be able to forget me. Like, and she blocked my Instagram, right? Because she reported me talking to a minor, but the minor in question was her, right? And by the way, when I say minor, she's 16. And the legal age in Canada is 16 of consent. I'm not saying that what I did was right, but it's 16, right? So she comes in, and it's tough. It's tough, dude, because that wasn't the plan at all. Never wanted to do that, right? So then she tried to reach out to me, right? And I'm like, and then you guys remember when I told you? You guys remember when I told you when she told me, she's like, oh, it's like you could have gotten a girlfriend, right? Almost as a way of saying nobody wants you. Well, I stopped talking to her now. So on New Year's Eve, as I mentioned before, I told you guys before, she called me for the first time in like 3 weeks, and she's like, hey, can you please give me money for sushis? And I'm like, and it was New Year's Eve. It's like, you know what, fuck it, I gave her money for sushis. But it broke my heart because I don't like people asking me for favors. I don't mind doing favors for people, but I don't like people asking me because I don't ask favors. So I'm like, dude, I'm self-sufficient, I'm self-dependent. I don't need anybody to help me out. I don't need anybody to have my back, because I got my own back, and that's enough, right? So that's why I don't really like. Look at how small the bar is. Look how small the bar is for the seminar. How crazy is that? So then, and she doesn't text me again. I'm like, okay, well, I don't care, right? I don't really mind, because at the same time, I'm like, dude, this went too far. Fucking regret it, you know? So then, 2 days ago, you guys remember? I got a text, and I'm like, oh, she texted me. Because of course, we were friends before. If it didn't go sexual, we were friends for like a year and a half. And then she's asking me for money again. She's like, hey, I went to a guy's house, he kicked me out. I'm outside in the cold, I have to take a Uber. And she texted me at 11. She hasn't talked to me in like legit 3 weeks. More a month, but I'll say 3 weeks, just for the sake of it. And I'm like, fuck that. And then, so I ignore her. Next morning, she calls me at 7 o'clock in the morning. She's like, hey, I need money, I need money, I need money. And I was like, no. I said, forget about me. Leave me alone. I wish you luck in life. I wish you the best. But don't text me again. And she's like, I'm not sure you want to do that. And I'm like, what do you mean? I said, well, you're going to pay up because I know a lot of stuff about you. She literally tried to blackmail me. And I said, she said, you wouldn't want me to make a video about you. And I said, go ahead. For 3 reasons. I like to think in groups of 3. I don't know why I like to think in groups of 3. The first reason is, like I said, 16 is the age of consent. What's up, Good Science? How are you? I'm sorry, I'm talking about a story that's insane. How about your day? How was your day? Why are you saying you're having a crazy day? So like I said, I can prove consent, right? First of all. Second of all, I'm beloved, so I made a video saying sorry, explaining my version of it before she even did the expose, so you know. Thank you so much, bro. I got you with Gub. Thank you so much, bro, for the follow. And yeah, so it kind of actually sorry, but like I never got blackmailed before, so it was insane. And then she said, oh, I'm gonna release a video. And I'm like, go ahead. I was at peace with it because I made a video. I was like, listen guys, my mistakes, right? I'm ashamed. Should have never done this. And yeah, I was wrong. And the third reason is because I knew she wasn't gonna do it, because it takes a lot of balls to do something like that. And you can tell who has ball and who doesn't, right? So yeah. Both my roommate got COVID, but I tested negative. Thank God. You stay in that room. You take a 2x4. You take a 2x4 piece of wood, right? And you board your room up. You wait for 14 days, and then you wake up and you go out. And it's like, oh my God, the world is still there. The world is still there. Now I pack up my stuff and move to a hotel. Holy shit, that's possibly it. But what if you do? What do you do? What do you do if people in the motel have COVID? What do? You move back home, but home is infected. Ooh, in science, that's bad, dude. That's bad. You don't have a bunker? I thought you were the kind of girl that would get a. Oh, what the heck? Talk to you about a girl that was the kind of girl that would get a bunker. I have a really important exam in a week for my program. Well, I wish you luck, a bit of early luck. I don't know why you're coming on here and asking me to wish you luck a week before. You can come back a day before, and I'll wish you luck. But a week before, girl, you're exaggerating. I heard of it's my birthday week. I never heard of it's an exam week. You know. So I think we're gonna chill a little bit with that shit. Okay. No, for real. I wish you luck, and I know you can do it because I believe in you as much as you should believe in yourself. And if you believe in yourself as much as I believe in you, then the sky is the limit. Okay. But of course, you're asking for a week. Some people, guys, they come in a month before, say, "Yo, dude, wish me luck for my exam. When is it?" Oh, March 12th. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait a little bit more, bro. March 12th. Like, okay. Well, thanks for letting me know. But at the same time, you know I'm joking. And you know that I know that it's important to you. I know that it's meaningful to you, so you got this. Look at yourself in the mirror of an hotel mirror, right? Is it a nice hotel or is it a motel? Like, are you waking up by people banging? Are you waking up by a room service saying, "Hey, it's time to wake up"? So, did you play the game yet? The Romance Everything. I played a little bit, but I'm the kind of guy that has a really good memories. So if I play it and I stream it, I'm not gonna be able to recognize. Oh, I'm gonna be able to recognize. For example, you know the game I was playing a lot, like Elden Ring. It took me 4 playthroughs, but we know the game by heart, and it makes the game kind of boring. But Romance Everything, no. And again, it's one of those games where you cannot really play it, right? Because you for example, right, you're gonna say, okay, well, the toaster, she is a slut. I am gonna romance the toaster. Yes, the toaster is a slut. I'm gonna for sure. And then the fridge, I'm gonna call it. It's a good girl, good religious girl. Nothing before marriage. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Maybe end game, but for now, I just want to fuck. You know. So you kind of have to spoil it like that. It's a sad thing. Okay, well, don't spoil it, please. Because now she's gonna tell me, yeah, the toaster is a slut. Yeah, the toaster. Yeah. How did I know? Because I fucking played. Because the game was amazing. Okay. You happy? You're welcome. I also, for some reason, bought 2 copies. I was really excited, and we talked about it once. I was like, oh, this sounds like a really good game. And then you talk about it another time, like, hey, you should get it. And I'm like, holy shit, dude. Okay. And I bought it twice. However, that being said, I have to be completely honest. For Switch, I am obsessed with a game, Factor IO. Girl, it is freaking amazing. I'm gonna run after you a while, or you're gonna be... Yeah, there you go. I was waiting for you. I love that people are like, dude, I'm gonna run away. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna waste this guy time. No, you're wasting our time, dude. A Factor IO. Yeah. I bought it twice. Because you talked about it twice, and I'm like, dude, I trust this girl. I also bought Chrono Cross Point, which is the game you told me about. Oh. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I also bought it. But you know what? As the first game to stream, I think Romance Everything is a better game to stream because it's just more entertaining. I just played. You also suck, dude. I also played lately South Park Secret Truth, and the South Park is just it's super fun to play. Super fun. So yeah, but honestly, like a game like Crosscode, I would do it. I don't know. I would do it in the winter because winter you get more time to play. Summer I want to go out. I want to explore. I want to see the moon, the marsh, even though you cannot see it with your naked eyes, unlike some people. I'm not gonna say who because I think they're full of crap. But yeah. My apologies. Disgusting. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. I was gonna shoot the plane. But these guys know what they're doing, so. Well, I thought they knew what they were doing. Until they, Aha! Oh no. Oh, it's somewhat painful to watch when people stream. Yeah, I get that. I get that. So another game that I feel is that way, and again, you're gonna get mad at me, but this is my opinion. Stardew Valley is a game that is amazing to play, but when people are streaming it, it does feel a little bit. How can I put this? It does feel a little bit not necessarily boring, but it does feel repetitive, because you're like, okay, well, guess what? I have to, guys. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get our rabbit foot to gift, and you're like, motherfucker, you gave rabbit foot yesterday. You gave rabbit foot 2 days ago, right? So it is a bit of a game. It's a game that's more fun to play than to watch. But then you play a game like, for example, Five Nights at Freddy, which is super nice to stream, but not super good to watch, right? And then you play a game like, you saw me play this game, right? Some people play with Crazy Mod. It's interesting. Also, there's a lot of challenge you can do. Yeah. But these I feel like you need to know what you're doing. I feel like, you know, for example, we just started Red Dead Redemption, and this is easy to be like super entertaining, but there's also a challenge. I feel like Stardew Valley, and also Stardew Valley as a sim, it's super easy to be super entertaining. So you take a game like Sims 4, and you make this character, and the character is super entertaining, but it's also super easy to be like repetitive. So, for example, a game like, I don't know, Sims is a good example too. If you create the characters, and you're gonna be like, oh, this character's come right from riches, or you can do the 100 baby challenge, right? So some of them are really freaking nice. But again, it's all a question of how you view things, right? In Sims, there is, not with a mod, but there is a mode which is really good, which is stop aging, right? So you do this mode, and for example, you're a teen, so you go do a job, and then you have a job, and then you get married, so you can age your character because you got married, right? So that's kind of interesting also. And then you see him, his kids, you do them normal, you do them with aging, right? And when the kids get kids themselves, you do the grandkids, you do the grandpapa aging, you know. I feel like this is good, but again, I Stardew Valley, it's so hard to be entertaining in a sense of it's a daily thing. You do your dailies every single day, you know? That's my opinion. I remember the longest time I played, oh, look at this. It's actually a nice map. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, mother yard? I did 5. Let's do 8. Do this ourselves. So if they finish the story, I knew that she was not going to do it. So I did it myself, just in case you do it. And I'm going to tell you guys a secret, because I love ya. But as long as I did it one day before, it'll always be good. Because in the nick of time, you're always going to be able to say, hey, I'm in the video the 29th. Even if you did the video the 30th, it's a day after that I already admitted to everything, you know? So I didn't do a video saying, hey, I'm sorry I did this. Apology video, even though it's a sorry video, it's not an apology video, it's coming clean. And that people will respect more than an apology video. I see a lot of people doing apologies. There's this guy, right? And it's a shame. It's a real big shame. His name is, I think it's Uncle Bob something. Super popular character. Super popular content creator. Super popular. And this guy is, the biggest thing that he did was he cheated. And he got caught cheating. Now, the crazy thing is, he wasn't cheating with one person, he was cheating with like 4. Like, I'm like, okay, well, yeah, you're a serial cheater, dude. But, okay, good. Nice. So, yeah, so, he got cheated. He got caught cheating, and he made apology videos. And people are like, dude, you got caught. That's why you're apologizing. And you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be the guy that apologized because he got caught. Because that's a weak man. It's not a weak man because it's that's a weak man because either when you had a chance to come clean, you didn't do it, or you got caught and like, dude, I have to say sorry. Even though if I didn't get caught, I wouldn't say sorry. So I don't really feel like what I did is wrong, but I'm gonna say sorry because I need, I need forgiveness. And it's kind of like almost a submissiveness to it, in a sense of people are gonna do specific things because they're expecting specific things, right? So it's different, for example, like a job, right? But there's people, there's bosses, and this is kind of like a sad thing, but there's bosses that are literally gonna ask the same people to do overtime every single time because those people say yes, versus asking other people to do overtime because those people will say no. So the boss is gonna take a shortcut and say, hey, I know that this guy needs it, so I'm gonna ask him for overtime. So it's kind of crazy. Fatality, maybe. Got some? Nice. Nice. Now what we're gonna do is we're good with the everything else. I got how many clips to do today? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So about 4 more games, which is perfect. I can actually. Oh, that's interesting. Boom. It's a place for parties. No. No. Love this. And we'll be able to do a lot of clips. I got 4 to do. I kind of want to do like 1 per match. Now what I'm starting to believe it's costing me more than one level. Why? Good. Holy shit! Look at this. Now I don't know if I can get some help from these bad boys. Oh, feels good. Look at this. Oh, I was hoping for the next one. Oh, those your Topoki was good. There is somebody. Oh, see, I choked. $67. We do extra quarter. Extra quarter is the best. And it's a shame because it's not really the best, but it's the one I've been using for the longest time, so using anything else is weird. Come on. Good. Extra quarter. Gonna be super easy. I got 4 to do. A couple of them are long, but most of them I can do in one match. Okay. It's 41. Good. Boom. Good.
Ça va aller demain, guys. Toi, je sais que c'est 400 vraies personnes, mais on va pas dire le nom de qui. L'autre jour, il y a quelqu'un qui avait 700 personnes dans son live. Il y avait des bots là-dedans. Là. C'est qui la personne? Dis le nom, je vais te le dire. Manu. Ah non, c'est pas vrai, ça. C'est ton sauté compte. Ah, mais ça, c'était pas normal, là. Elle parlait genre à 60 personnes, puis c'était 700, ça avait plus monté, là.
Ouf.
Un snipe l'enfer. Un snipe l'enfer. Mec, 40 points, là, mais. Pas l'enfer, là, mais. Ah, ils veulent pas contre toi, on veut, mais. Je sais nous pas. Guys, non, je sais, guys, je les aime toutes, mais moi, comme je
Mega Man. I feel like the reality is I feel like the people that I'm fighting in OG played. Good. So, yeah, so I feel like people that are playing OG play the original, so they know what the gun is, they know how it was acting back then, they knew the meta back then, what was great, what was not great. I didn't play back then, but soon I feel like at the rate it's going, I'm gonna be reaching, in maybe 2 years, I'm gonna be reaching where I started. Works. What am I watching, dude? What am I watching, dude? And there's nothing today. So, snow.
Tu veux 3500 viewers dans ton live? Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. And I need the code as well. Great. Thank you.
Sometimes the best.
Good. Oh. So then I guess we're gonna play. So it listen to music, right? It doesn't really matter because we're already playing, and even then, I got 37 minutes of content that I wasn't supposed to get. Well, not supposed to get, but I wasn't expecting to get, and I got to talk to people. So all in all, it's a good thing. Now I need to put some music. I need to put some music. Afraid of the Dark is a great song. However, I don't think it's gonna be a song that I. Oh shit! It's not gonna be a song that I played for like months. Like for example, Julia Wolf, in my opinion, is better. I have to be careful because this one will copyright. We listened to it a bit yesterday and got copyrighted. Doesn't matter because on YouTube there's a really good system. There's a really good system of like erasing song in the background. So I don't mind, but still. We gotta make sure that this is working because otherwise it's gonna close. Thank you. Nice, it works. I love this. I'm aiming at her, but it's shooting on the left. See, that's what I'm saying. It's not in the center. You have to be exactly where the aiming. For example, with this one, You know, I don't think it would matter. And then also, just when the recoil is crazier. So apparently these shotguns, they don't have that much recoil because you can shoot them fast. So whatever recoil there is in between shots. So you're not losing that much because other guns are losing for recoil and you're not losing for recoil. However, fire rate wise, this of course is better, but still. Never know I thought to do alone. Never to lose tender bone. I'm not afraid of the dark. Can't really shiv. Boom, baby! So you have to remember that we got one level up here. 150. Yeah, I do think it cost me 2 level per thing. And if it cost me 2 level per thing, then we're at 200. Because I knew that this one was a bit less. And if it's 200, I'm going to have to play a bit more. That's it. If I'm being completely honest, that's why we played OG tonight. I'm going to play OG and I'm going to play a little bit of the Crown. The Fallout, the Fall Guy. Crown, because it's actually quite nice. Oh, now I know I do dare to be this alone. Home. I don't know how resilient or resistant the plane is. I gave you everything. Oh, the Yo Pokey. I'm gonna be annoying, but they were fucking good. I can see myself get addicted to this shit. The Poke's rice cake and stew. So somewhat like a ramen, but without the ramen and more water. We had a golden onion, which was unbelievable, and we had a soybean, which was okay. It wasn't that good. It wasn't that good, but I would have it again. You know when you taste something like, you know what, it's not that good, but I don't really mind it. Do. Good. Oh shit! I got lucky here because I am one shot. I don't know why he didn't purchase me. It didn't pursue me. Purchase it in French. Not the dark. It's a good song. Just that's something that is crazy. Crazy impressive. So we still watch some show tonight. No, I'm fucked up because I got sister issues. Like 2 sisters issues. As a kid, I had a sister. She died. Oh, beautiful. And I believe this is the person that hit me a lot before. It might not be the same person though. Because I remember some whites, but I don't think it was only white. So for example, right now you have white and red. No, you don't have to do this alone. A picture to fill my home. The start. I gave it you everything. Don't worry about it. Phone is too hot. See? I got 2 done already. I got 2 done already. Out of 4, which is great. Am I happy that we finished the South Park? It's kind of weird because the way Fortnite is done is so well thought of. I don't really mind. I don't really care about finishing South Park because I'm like, dude, I got the glider, I got the skins, I got the pickaxe. It was fun. Got a back bling, which is great, and we got a couple level up, which is even better. But ultimately speaking, there's a thing I'm not gonna necessarily use because we got so much shit, right? But then it's crazy because, for example, one of my bigger regrets in Fortnite is not doing the Peter Griffin season, because I would have loved to get that skin. However, does that mean when I'm going to be using the Peter Griffin? Oh no, shit! Fuck! Does that mean I'm going to be using the Peter Griffin skin? Possibly not. So what I could have done here better? Nothing. You just break the roof and then you get it. A creature to find the home. To get it. Nate is live. Holy shit. My boy Nate. My boy was live, dude. He's live.
If I cut you off completely out of my life.
That's my boy, dude. No Nate. Holy shit, I didn't know he did live. Good. And I found a second pen below my foot. Does that make sense? No? Oh well. That's life. Uh, 28. I know. Won't have to do this alone. A creature to kill the home. Thunder again. Everything. No, I got used to these. Oh, that was nice, dude. I didn't even know there was a chest there. Just did no matter what. Just cope and rev over. Oh, I didn't have a mission for that. Yes, I did. Okay, that's good. Two. Nice. Got some goated shit. Two. I think I did 3, dude. Yeah, today we didn't do anime. Make sure that we are still doing what we need to do. 48%. You're still too hot, it's okay. Do. Oh, I love this weapon. Nice. Ten, but I don't know if I have. Nice. Nice. I feel like that's such a perfect place to put it. I was to search it, I would do this one. They don't have to search anything, so we're good. To be so long, a creature to That's so rare. I know I don't play OG a lot, but this is literally my first time I get this weapon. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Holy fuck. That was a tough one. Holy fuck. What could I have done different to it safer? Use the fort. Put a fortress. But it makes me harder to hit, but it makes it harder to hit. No, it makes, what the heck? Oh, it's actually, it makes it harder to hit me, but it also makes me not as able to hit as I would like. There has to be a good chest here. Cause come on, I refuse to believe there's nothing. A normal chest? Fuck bullshit, dude. I don't know if I can survive against him. Oh. Another great player when he builds in between fights. What he wants to do is wants you to get closer, and then he's gonna fuck you up. Nice. So you know you have the shotgun, so let's run away. Why? Because in the range I'm gonna beat him. Weapon V versus pistol versus shotgun, I lose. Don't know why I didn't hide. It's a good matchup though. Nice. Good. Make sure that X recorder is working. Finally, dude. Okay. Because X recorder needs to be open for it to work. But if the phone is too warm, it won't open. So, the position where you're like, oh, dude, I know what to do. What I also love is, even by not looking at screen, I could tell you how much people there were left because I am Bertico. I had a beautiful weapon. Okay, so now, I don't know what that was, but we're done another one. It's 26. Okay, that's good. I know what you are. You're 06. You're 206. Two. And I followed the Lord. No can bone. No Then I'm not afraid of the dark. Capert. Now we can do this one, and we have one left to do. This one's gonna be big to do, so might need more in the game. Good. No. But I'm not afraid of the dark. I give you to everything. A darkness that flows in me. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do another one. That's it. We're done. I'm not gonna have my sweet sleep. I'm gonna have my sweet sleep, dude. Sweet Carolina, let me talk about your body. Let me talk about your body. Sweet. Look at this. Look at this. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, dude, what a dumbass. What a dumbass. Need some help and quickly already. The bed is alone. Let us find the home. Start. I gave in you everything. You told it was me. Good. Oh wow! She was waiting for me at the entrance. Yes, she, because it's a women's skin. So the player that's she is the women's skin. So we talk about the player. Is a. You're in luck, guys. We have 2 more games. Because this one is fucking long, and the other one's gonna be fucking long, so. But at least we're doing some clips, that's good. I cannot wait tonight to fall asleep. To wake up, go live, watch Jujutsu Kaisen, and stream. Right? It's mostly for Jujutsu Kaisen. However, we have been listening to some good YouTube. It's been Joke World. What's gonna be doing?